All right, so we got one more. Okay, here's the question. How do you make an infinite loop in Java without using the while or for loop construct? So basically they're asking, can you create an infinite situation in Java without using the loop concept? Okay, like you cannot use the while loop or you cannot use the do while loop. Is that possible or not? So let's give that a try. Okay, here we go. So again, I have a project created called interview questions. So in the source directory right here, I'll go ahead and create a package. Let's call that loop, and inside that loop we'll go ahead and create a class. Okay, and let's call it infinite. Okay, and then we can go ahead and make that into a main method as well, right? Now what's the concept of infinite loop? So for example, if we say something like um, let's say I want to continuously print out the word hello continuously. Okay, just keep looping. So I can say while 1 is equal to 1, right? Sorry, double equal, right? So this situation is always true. So if you run this, it will be always printing hello, 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 right? Now um, they're asking us no loop concept. Okay, how do you do that? Now one of the silly way of doing this, okay, one of the silly way of doing this is we can create a method that calls the method. So in this case, let's just create a static method. Okay, public static void, and let's just call like a test method. Okay, and then in here we can just go ahead and print out the word again, or anything you want. Okay, and then call the method itself. So you got a test method that prints out the word again, and then right after that you're calling itself, like you're calling itself, right? It's like the whole concept of recursive in a way, right? You're calling yourself. So now from this main method, if I call this test method, right, since my test method is within the same class as my main method and it's static, I can actually just call it, right, without any object or anything, or without any class name, right? We can just leave it like that. So now when I call this like that, you will see that it will keep printing again, right? Why? Because this word right here will keep looping until you get like a stack overflow type of error. Okay, so if you can see that, right, I know it looks like you got an error right here in line number 13, right? But if you keep going up, you can see that it actually ran a good number of time, right, till like it crashed. Okay, so yes, it crashed, but it did do that infinite number of time without stopping at a finite point. So I'm not sure if this is something that are expecting, or if they're going in a different direction in the interview, but I would go with that and I would see what their response is and then go from there. Hope that made sense. I am one of the instructor at TechFiles. To learn more about the courses we offer, visit techfiles.com.